beaten down as Hypernova has backed on away. Again, it's the war of attrition. If Fofofo can continue keeping up the pressure, Hypernova will never get a push going, and eventually they'll go 3, now with a lead 4 down.
Defend there, use whatever you have to, hold that position, and eventually they will find a different angle. Menace working around. I mean, it is just carnage all over here right now. At the end of it all, though, it is Fofofo once again with a better defense. That crab is used way early. Happy gets taken out. Max range from 3Z, who has been the MVP of this game. Now the Ultra Stamp comes out. Tossed over and gets 2! Oh, every piece of that Gator.
Beautiful plays from 3Z on the wiper, and just going to go around, threaten the pencil on their little ledge here, take out the Happy on the pencil, get another pick on Headlum, looking for another pick on Synapse. They are unstoppable, and that tower made it to 2. They're getting one more for the road as that tower slowly makes its way down to the back half of the spinner. But what? That was a kill streak of 8?
It's looking great for Bet right now. Simo and Zero both poking along with Dante. Look, even able to take out Leaf from such a far way away. Zero's moved up forward. The strikes are coming out as the momentum continues for Bet. Meanwhile, though, somebody cleared him out on the backside. Leaf looks like hits this tower with Pika, who is able to come up from behind. It doesn't matter, though. Tacticooler is out. The big bubbler is there. Pika will clean up the tower one by one, but no, still not enough as the jumps keep coming through. Leaf is now on the tower as it's just a party on top, and finally the wipeout comes through.
Great show. I will point out that last week we only had 18 knockouts in the entirety of top 8. We've seen 2 in this set already,
and 9 ends up disconnecting, it appears like, a little bit. Maybe he's back, but yeah, to that point, right? And now Red Show continues to take down Happy. The threat continues potentially here for Duck Motif.
Fight going on way away from it, and it's a wipeout there, and that should be the end of it. Can anybody even respawn in time? No one gets even close, and unbelievable, a 3rd knockout in 3 games. Folks, I'll continue to reference the stat. We only had 18 in all of last week. In this set, we've already had 3 knockouts. Well, here we go. It looks like we might see overtime. That's not a lot of penalty points left. They did take back their left box at this point, but look at that, 3 go down immediately. It's just Harshy here. Harshy can't out-turf an entire team. Can Menace get in time? Just a couple more. They stall it. Can they fight through? They've got the better turfing comp. Will they be able to fight through? 2-1, and no! Hypernova holds on through it all.
I don't think since the beginning of the match we've seen Hypernova be able to even touch that mid, and that means they don't have the resources. That Menace just swimming up to that crab like it's another day. Gonna pop this Zipcaster, go for another pick there. These Zipcasters have been absolutely deadly in this match because of just the sheer amount of space that can get traveled, and this under the clam area is really just a tiny cage for these members to fight it out. 3Z gonna come in, maybe looking to get in more clams as that basket texts out, tries to get them, does get them in, brings that score down from 22, the terrifying 11, and that is 2 down again on the side of Fofofo. Dark going to jump into this bubble, has more clams, takes that to 2, that is 1 more clam that they need, but the members of Fofofo have them, they have to bring them to the basket in time before it closes. See if we're gonna get this knockout. Wait!
What?
Yes, the dunk, so important, and putting a beacon there for the sake of jumps as well. Here is that very quick pop from the Dapple Dillies, and now Fofofo takes the lead and is moving up with that ink back. We saw this before, we'll see it again, and gets it all the way to the podium, but the podium not being inked.
And that's exactly what Fofofo is trying to set up, and the reason why Inkback is incredibly strong in this mode in particular. Now, though, maybe Hypernova has an opportunity. Happy doesn't have a lot of area in front of him, but Synapse is trying to claim stuff on the right side. Henlo goes down. Happy goes for it, gets it down to 4.
Hypernova clearly refuses to play any game that they don't win by exactly 1 point. I would imagine they're probably not going to get it any further here without a full-on knockout, so what a score this will be.
22 seconds, Fofofo is pulling up all of these stops, but loses their reflux. That is a lot of turfing potential gone here. 3Z having to reckon with a half, but wins, and going for another pick there, gets the double in the last few seconds. We are in danger for Hypernova. That is a wipeout situation in our last 5 seconds. We are going fully into the base of Hypernova, and that is a decisive end to our match.
And run forward here. Nice movement here from Zero. Would love to take out Drift cleanly there and protect the player who's around. Got that one. It gets Kara as well. That may be what does it. Throws it. Bandit. It gets 3. All the wipers are showing out tonight. It almost hit Red Shell as well. And now comes the shuffling of the power clams as well. Simo takes 2 out there. You are marked when you have that power clam.
With 2, 3 power clams at their disposal. But despite that, they've only gotten 1 in. Drift is fully underneath the basket right now. 1 does go in. The whales get popped as well. More of these clams have to go in. Bandit gets the second one in. But economy is done. They don't have any more. We are down to 32. But that power clam is all the way at the basket, and Bandit is all the way on that left side. Another one goes in, though. We are seeing it gets jumped in, and we do see it with the wipeout on Duck Motif. They sacrifice all of their lives to get that down to 9, and now the momentum has shifted. Slosher as well. Zero forced to Shark here. Gets the double off of the Shark, is hopefully going to get this clam, and no, gets taken down.
Where is the tent shield? We have to be next to it. Here comes Simo. Did they get the jump in is the question. It appears for the time being the answer is no, but will they have enough with this triple ink strike? Red Shell chasing down Mecha, actually takes out Mecha there. That was one of their clam carriers. Zero gets both in, snuck in while everyone was looking the other way. Too long and let a player get up there, K-Bot. That is what happens.
A half crab tank is going to be huge, but it doesn't matter. Gets taken down now. Dante hops on top of the tower again. Comes in with the clutch play. It's the lead for Bet now. 2 members down from Hypernova. The push is still going to continue. Look at where Zero is. Already so far forward. Poking is Simo on the other side. There's no approach to the tower for Hypernova. They just have to try to get a wipeout through, and they will at least wipe the tower.
Half also has this crab tank to respond if they so desire, getting up to this high ground to target that power clam holder as well as the fight. Getting a pick on Dante, Hypernova, getting another one on Simo.
Surfaces of Barnacle and Dime are playing a role in the extra explosion shock coming out of the crab tank is playing a decent difference, but here's that verticality. Dante over the top, able to find 2. Now looking for sit-ups on the back foot and will be able to pull out the triple. Bet might have an opportunity here.
Do they have enough? Just a few more. One more clam will take the lead. Zero's waiting. They have a jump if they need. Nobody's there. Nobody who holds clams was there. Zero waiting. Is anybody holding a power clam or a regular clam? Anything? The answer is no, and the tie goes to who is there first.
Simo is going to go through these graves with the ink strike as the smoke screen, and now it is the fight up the sets of ramps to the pedestal.
Great work there, and that is why you bring beacons in, everybody. Zero went down. How was Zero behind? Well, it's because Dante was behind, and they jumped in, and then you jumped to Dante, and suddenly you have lost track of where the threat is, and that makes it so difficult. Speaking of losing track of where it's at, Simo is there. Simo might actually get away from here. There's not enough range. Simo can't quite get it to the pedestal, but all the way to 9, that should be more than enough, I would think, K-Bot. Nobody can stop that weapon single-handedly. 3Z comes from behind to make it happen. Now 3Z has an opportunity here. Whoa, bouncing every which way. It's a wipeout. 3Z not going to be the one to grab it interestingly enough. They're going to leave it for Dark. Can they swim it up? They do. They take the lead. They are so close. 15 points. And despite everything, the first 4 minutes of the game being in favor of Bet, K-Bot, it's Fo who finds another one. And that menace still isn't done yet. No. Waiting, trying to see. Oh, could this actually happen? No way. No way. They're going to do it. We're going to see a knockout on Urchin Underpass Rainmaker.
I cannot believe, I do not have words. A knockout on Urchin Underpass with Dat Kid in the smallest amount of purple ink possible for the tournament victory. And that is a tournament and event win for Fo.
Got one. They got greedy.
Yeah, if you...
One dropping left. Yeah, go.
Yep,
nice.
go. Just go.
Dead.
Sorry.
It's just leader. Edit dead. Leader weak. Leader dead. Another dead.
That one. Watch him.
Holy shit, I just got 6 in a row. What the fuck?
Wait,
Blocking. Oh, shit.